Gambino crime family boss Francesco "Frankie Boy" Cali's funeral in Staten Island on Tuesday was a quiet, dignified affair with just a hint of the violence many of the mourners are known for. Cali, 53, was laid to rest in a private service, then was taken to the Moravian cemetery. The mourners were a who's who of current figures of interest to authorities, which photographed some of them as they carried Cali's casket out of the funeral home before taking him to the cemetery. 4 black unmarked police cars watched the service from across the street. They want to know who shows up, who the players are, who's going to possibly take over, who's active, who's not, the pecking order. Unfortunately, it's very limited. But they have to take what they can get, one law enforcement source told the New York Post about them being there. Once the service at the Scarpacchi funeral home was over, his casket was driven to the nearby cemetery and was placed in a crypt in the Hillview Mausoleum, an extravagant 2-tier building where the thousands of spots are highly coveted. Next to it, a bunch of white roses were left. Cali's name has not yet been engraved on the stone, but a temporary sticker marked his place. As the mourners made their way out of the cemetery after the incident, one reportedly threatened a reporter who was asking questions inside the office. "Get the F out of here before I blow your FG head off," he said, according to the New York Post. The source also claimed that one of the small number of attendees paid for a white pillared, red marble mausoleum in full with cash carried in a suitcase. Cali is buried in a lower-level spot in the 2-tier mausoleum. Thomas Bellotti was the Gambino crime family underboss for 2 weeks. His promotion triggered the assassination of Castellano. Born 1940, he passed away in the same incident as Castellano outside a Manhattan steakhouse, the execution said to be on the orders of John Gotti, and he can be found in Zone F, Grave 120. Underboss of Gambino crime family, Frank DeCicco, served as a capo and was laid to rest at 50 in Moravian Cemetery in 1986. He died when Genovese associate Herbert Pate detonated an explosive attached underneath a car that was meant for John Gotti. The man charged with killing Cali, Anthony Camillo, 24, appeared in court for the first time in Toms River, New Jersey on Monday for an extradition hearing. During the hearing, he showed off drawings on his hand which read "MAGA Forever" and QAnon, a far-right conspiracy theory alleging that a deep state is working to bring down President Trump. Those messages are in line with the posts from his secret Instagram account, the existence of which was first reported by the New York Post. Camillo used to post crazy things about politics and Trump and Democrats, a source told the Post. The Instagram page was created under the handle @RealAmericashVoice_. One Instagram post included the Reichsadler, or Imperial Eagle, which was used during the Nazi period. The post reads, "Infidel of freedom, infidels of the free world. Dems equals demons go down on all counts." There are also truth or conspiracy theories which allege that the September 11, 2001 attacks were orchestrated by the Bush administration. Another Instagram post depicts Michelle Obama, the former First Lady, as a man dancing with life, Barack Obama, whose head is photoshopped onto her body. One meme shows a group of prominent Democrats, including Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, James Comey, Eric Holder, and others in jail for treason since Russia collusion is a proven lie. The Instagram post also shows messages denouncing illegal immigrants, socialism, and taxes. Camilo first drew the attention of police after he bizarrely tried to make a citizen's arrest of prominent Democratic figures including New York Mayor Bill de Blasio, Pelosi, U.S. House Representative Adam Schiff, and U.S. House Representative Maxine Waters. There was an incident at the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan where he showed up on February 21 asking to make a citizen's arrest of a number of elected officials, NYPD Deputy Commissioner John Miller told the Post. These were rambling statements, but it involved that he wanted to make citizen arrests of Maxine Waters, Congressman Schiff, Miller said. Schiff, Waters, and Pelosi are members of Congress from California. They are also outspoken critics of President Trump. Miller said that Camilo blamed Nancy Pelosi and all kinds of other people for stealing the election. They engaged in conversation with him, and while they were waiting for a sector car to show up, he walked off. That was the extent of the contact. One source told Daily Mail. He was clearly unhinged well before he decided to kill Cali. The whole citizen's arrest inquiry against Nancy Pelosi is proof of that. Camilo's Monday courtroom stunt has already been compared to the actions of mega bomber Cesar Sayic. Floridian Sayic, 56, was charged in October last year with sending 16 pipe bombs to President Trump's political enemies, including Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and former President Barack Obama. When he was arrested, Sayic had been living out of a van covered with pro-Trump stickers and images of prominent Democrats with crosshairs on their faces.